Hello guys, my name is Sxanz and I am back with another Jurassic World the Game video. However, we can just simply discard the other two videos because they weren't that new. They were pretty old, I should say, 6 months ago, I'm pretty sure. But I have decided to speak with some friends who also post YouTube videos and decided to come with an idea and schedule or a layout on how these types of videos should be posted, what I should do with them, how to create them. And it looks like I won't just simply be focusing on Jurassic the game, but maybe a few of other games such as Fortnite or other stuff down the line. But at the moment, I think I'm just going to be doing Jurassic the game because I have seen many YouTube videos of people playing Jurassic the game, and I have seen that they need some guidance in the game, and they definitely are having an impact on their community, because whenever I read the comment sections, the commenters, or I guess the viewers, are being influenced by these YouTubers, and I'm just trying to post these videos like in the future alongside now, just to guide these people and YouTubers towards the safe side and to play in a more logical and efficient way rather than slowing down their progress and doing less progress versus my methods, which allows you to do a decent amount of speed with insane amounts of progress. So in this episode, I'm just going to be completing a few events in the game, and I'm just going to be checking my trade harbor first. We have 66 DNA for mods. There was this one person that me and my friend spoke to. Me and Planet Arimon. For those who just clicked on this video and who don't know who Planet Arimon is, in the official server of Jurassic the game, he's more so like a helper, sort of. He doesn't have the official role, the community helper role, unlike the two people, the real Brian and Jacob. However, Planet is within the big leagues, I guess, and of many Discord servers, he is quite literally the best of the best in there. And me and him have been talking in calls, right? And there's this other person that goes by the name Venom and Matt, and his suggestion was to get or to accept these types of trades and then keep them in your market so that when mods for Dino Bucks come into the trade harbor, that's how you should get bucks. However, let me just explain before we continue why this isn't such a good idea. This trade, 66 DNA for 2 steel mods. If I keep any mods in my market, not only will it ruin my trade harbor, because clogging up your market, not just with dinosaurs, like as you can see over here, there's only one Labyrinthosaurus. I am going to either hatch it or trade it away. I do not need this, and this will just simply take up my trades. Let me explain how. There are these statues or fossils known as the Apatosaurus fossils. This is one of the best way to grind dino bucks. Every trade, or necessarily, is going to be filled up with 3 Apatosaurus fossils, up to 3. If you don't see dino bucks and you only see DNA, coins, and food, it is best to take action and to select one of those 3, so that hopefully after 30 minutes or maybe even immediately, a dino buck trade will come for a Apatosaurus fossil. However, if you keep your market clogged with dinosaurs or even with mods, these trades for Apatosaurus fossils will be limited. It will decrease the chances of getting these trades. And not only is Apatosaurus fossil way better than mods, but trading mods for bucks isn't necessarily efficient, because usually for mods, you don't get more than 20 dino bucks for over 20 mods. And mods isn't that cheap. Down the line, it goes from around 300,000 or 259,000 up to 2.9 million coins for just one mod. This is for common mods again. 30 vitality mods gives us approximately 11 to even 17 bucks. However, I have 115,000 dino bucks. What would 17 dino bucks do for me? Whereas the Apatosaurus fossil would give me around 250 to over 300 dino bucks per trade. There is a significant difference. Let's just get to the events real quick, but let me just trade. Okay, so I have 2 Apatosaurus fossils. However, there isn't a third one, so I'm not going to take action. I am going to leave the food and coins as is. Labyrinthosaurus for whatever. I could hatch it, but spending 100 dino bucks for that really just isn't worth it. Let's go to our events. The Herbivore Heritage for Fukiomymus. I do not have Fuchiosaurus unlocked yet. Schutheomimes I already had unlocked through a tournament, but okay, let's see how it goes. I need to do 8 more battles and just over 5,055. Okay, I don't think I can do that. Yeah, this is pretty easy. Let me just use I don't need that much powerful creatures. I don't need that much creatures, like I said. Spinoceratops alone humbles insanely, so I'll just use a level 10 Spinoceratops, because who doesn't love Spinoceratops from, you know, Camp Cretaceous and all that. Let's see, just one reserve. The reason I went for one reserve is because as we can compare HPs, we can see that I would get one-shotted. So it's just going to go for automatic 2 attack. Now over here I just go for 2 attack. Though I check if it kills me, it doesn't kill me, so I can go for a block or a reserve, but it really doesn't really matter, honestly. It's just a guaranteed win the second I do this Borrelia Pelta. An automatic win. I can just switch up for Brontosaurus and just go for 3 reserves. I don't need Brontosaurus. It's not going to do anything for me aside from just a creature that's going to be baited out for all reserves. I do not get one-shotted, so it didn't go for any attack because I don't get one-shotted, and it thinks I went for 3 blocks. Now this is where it might go for 5. Okay, 4. Okay, it's just a message. I'm just gonna switch out, go for 3. I don't wanna make this too long. Oopsies, I meant to go for 1 reserve. Oopsie daisy. It's okay though, it doesn't really matter though. Alright, I do not know what it did at all. Okay. I want to go for 7 attack. I want to see what it does. I want to see what 7 attack animation is. Alright, let's see. Let's just go for all attack. Alrighty. Look at this animation, Spinoceratops. Look at his eyes, the red eyes. I love how it like reminds us of like a rhino. Like, that's amazing. I love that. Spinoceratops is. I love that. I love that. No one can hate on Spinoceratops, especially the new super hybrid Spinotops. It's just insane, man. It's just insane. Let's see this. This is easy. Let me just go for. Alright, let's see. I can just go for Eolumbia. Should we see? Yeah. Let's try Eolumbia. Do I really? So it might swap out to Rajasaurus. I can 3-shot it. Nah, this is definitely doable. Yeah, no. This is insanely doable. Alright. Let me go for 1 block. So that if it swaps out, then I can easily. Let me just. go for 2 reserves. Right. So I'm going to go for... Alright. Okay, it went over to Rinchinia. Alright, I can just 2-shot it. I think I can 2-shot it. Alright, Lumbia just sweeps. Honestly, Lumbia is quite literally the best herbivore VIP. You guys might say, but what about Wuhosaurus? It has way more HP. The thing is that with the extra 300 attack and lower cooldown, it makes Lumbia far more efficient rather than Wuhosaurus. So this is why we prioritize at least those in endgame. We can. I'm not in late endgame. I am more within the early point of endgame. My projects with the help with the DNA gyrosphere will allow me to be in mid endgame probably. And okay, I'm going to demonstrate. So this is 18 hours. I'm just going to demonstrate with this Wuhosaurus. Let me just demonstrate with Wuhosaurus. Full Wuhosaurus. Let's go. Let's just demonstrate this. Alright, I do not get 1-shot. I'm just gonna go for a block. Alright. Maybe did 2 reserves, we never know. Yeah, 2 reserves. In the beginning of every single battle, you can really see what pattern it goes for. And just a quick little disclaimer, Jurassic World the game has AI algorithms, aka patterns. That is a well-known fact, and if you guys don't know, well, at least now you know. The enemy isn't random. It has a specific pattern. However, there are many cases where the patterns change simultaneously in a battle. Okay, this is pretty weird. Nah, this is good. He's gonna go for it. Alright. Whatever. I don't know, he does not kill me at all. Yep, he does not kill me. I'm gonna go bait out this Wuhosaurus. I'm gonna go for 3 reserve. It will probably go for 5. It's probably gonna go for 5 and 3 reserve or 3 block. 4. Weirdo. Alright, nonetheless. 2 kills him itself. Just 2 kills him, so. I wanna see his animation though. Let's look at his animation, guys. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7 is 21,883 damage. That is high-key insane. Beautiful. Look at that meaty dinosaur, bro. That design. It just gives me like Jamaican vibes. It reminds me of Bob Marley. I don't know if you guys know who Bob Marley is, but it reminds me of him. 50 Dino Bucks and Nasutoceratops. Yeah, I'll take that. A few hundred DNA. Maybe a few. Okay, let's see, guys. We're gonna pick a Mimus. So this is my lineup, by the way. I am making more Metrophorons as you guys heard in the beginning of the video. This is my VIPs. And then the rest are just pretty unnecessary. We can Alright, I don't even need to go difficult here at all. Oh, however, I can't let any creature die. I'm just gonna wing it and go for a blue. I don't know. I want to wing it with blue. I don't know. I want to wing it with blue. Yeah. Can I even use this ability? I don't even know. I don't think I only used blue twice. Heroic blue at least. The regular blue, I definitely used it a good amount of times. However, not so sure about heroic blue. Okay, see, Giga Kylo selfly just gets one. Oh, there we go. Aha, that's what I wanted to see. I can use the heroic, which is foresight. Alright, this is what foresight does. Also, this ability basically proves to us that there's a straight up AI that has a pattern, not some randomness. Alright, it just gets one shot. Let's go for 3. The tail swing. I like that. I low-key like that. I like that a lot. Jurassic 3X. I need to use 3 Jurassic. I'm pretty curious on what it wants to do. I'm pretty curious on that. Okay, it's gonna switch. It's gonna switch. Yeah, this is easy. Yep, easy. Easy one. I actually thought it was gonna switch out. Oh no, it goes to the strong one. Yeah, okay. Right. Imagine it goes for 3 attacks. That would be funny. Just 2-shot it. Wow. Let's go risky. Alright. He does not kill. Oh, 3 maybe kills me. I don't think 3 kills me there. 3 does not kill me. Alright, now this is pretty risky. I think I can go for. Has 7. It's probably gonna go for 6. Probably. Yeah. Just like Venom said, the AI is stupid. So I'm going to say that this AI is. The AI falls underneath the stupid category. Alright, let's go with this. However, I do agree with him that the AI is quite literally stupid. I definitely do agree with that saying. Not fully though. But the overall meaning, I can understand what he means. He's correct with that. Also, there we go. Easy 22 DNA or 25, I did not really check. Amargasaurus. There was just a tournament for Amargasaurus that I actually wanted to skip. However, my friends told me not to skip. You know what? Let me just go overkill right over here. I don't. These types of events, I just usually go for the overkill because I don't need tournament hybrids or Indoraptors in regular events. So I just want to use them for the sake of the video as well. But there will be a video where I do, or I will use lower ranged creatures. There will definitely be videos where some battles I use lower ranged creatures. For sure, that is definitely something that's going to happen. It's insane though. After like what, 4 or 5 years of Indoraptor being in the game? I don't know how long it's been. But it's still up there on the list. Let's go. Goodbye, Echo. Goodbye, Echo. You're dead. Ooh, Tiny Caligrius. Alright. Come here, Tiny Caligrius. Tiny Caligrius. I actually like the design. Banana. This was a banana. Alright, Tiny Caligrius, I definitely like the colors on it. The blue and the yellow. Is that yellow? That's like orange, right? Oopsie, I meant to go for 3 blocks, 1, 2 reserve. Oopsie daisy. Ready, let's do this. Okay, I did not mean to go for 4s, 4 blocks. Alright, nonetheless, I guess that protected me from not getting killed. Okay, let's just switch out for Indominus Rex. 3, then 2, yeah. I don't like how it does only that much. And then I'm just gonna go for... Nah, I'm kidding. A Margosaurus. I do remember seeing it in a few tournaments. But I was always like, I really want that, but honestly, I do not want him. I do not know what I was on about. I do not. I was legit wanting to skip it. I almost skipped the whole tournament. But, you know, my friends told me, don't skip it, just do it, get it out of the way. It was only like 1,300 cups, I'm pretty sure. I was like, what the heck? Doesn't matter. Also, I one-shotted, so I'm just gonna go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do the animation. Oh, snap! I forgot not to do. I didn't do 7. Oopsie daisies. All right. You know what? I am going to do this last one with Indominus Rex. Let's do this one. Estega. I'm going to be selling you for DNA, or trading you away for bucks. Okay, that was a good amount. That's a good amount. Ooh, one more. Let's do this. Ooh. I use both. Ooh, and I like this a lot. This is insanely overkill. But let's be honest. Who was going to deal with this, huh? No one. Let's use Sxanz.SN. For those that do not know what the flock tactic is, this is how it goes. You do 1 reserve in the beginning. Look at how large Indominus Rex is compared to my Sxanz. Okay, so you do 1 reserve, and then you do 2 block, and then 1 reserve. Okay, they didn't go for anything. Either block or reserve, 2 blocks, reserve, whatever, it does not matter. I'm going to go for 4 reserves. Therefore, the next round, or the next part, I'm going to have 8. It's going to go for 3. I killed it in, I think, 4. Because I have to include that block. Okay, I kill it in 4. I'm going to go for 2 and then 1. Because when I burst against the Ticino or whatever that dinosaur is, it's going to swap out probably for Sxanz.SN, whatever, as I assumed. Okay, I am going to go for Sxanz. I am not going to go for this one. If this Sxanz dies, I lose the battle. I'm going to switch out for my full HP Sxanz. Let's go. Let me speed this up. It's time for us to go to double speed. Let's go double time. It goes for 5. I gotta go for this. And then 4 or 3? I think 3. Depends how much 2 damage does. Or 2 attack does. Not enough. Yeah. Yeah, no, I win. GG's. This is a confirmed victory for us. Alrighty, let's just go with... Yep. GG's. I love Sxanz. But there might be a point where I make another Sxanz for Battle Stage Infinite Edition Sxanz. Ooh, I might do that one on the video. Yeah, no, okay, I'm versing Panthera, Pachyceratops. Okay, let's just again another Sxanz. Let's hope I all Pterosaurs the next round. Alright, it went for all that. I'm going to go for 2 blocks, like I mentioned, 1 reserve. And let's just see what it does actually. Alright, I think this pattern might be the same. Panthera has a sweet design. I don't like how they're all like the exact same. Okay, it had 4, I think. I don't recall. Guys, don't be like me and not focus. You guys want to focus in the game. I do notice that I kind of tend to zone out whenever I play the game. It's not good. It's not good. I'm not proud of it, but sadly it happens. Sadly it does happen to your boy. Let me just go to Sxanz, go for a 4 reserve. Pachyceratops gets 2-shotted by Sxanz. It's crazy how for the DNA to stat ratio, Sxanz is by far the best carnivore tournament hybrid, aside from Sxanz. Sxanz is definitely on a whole other level. I would definitely say better than the Raptor. Okay, it's not going to go for 4 blocks. I already just know. Yeah. Usually either just 3 blocks or just 2 blocks. There we go. Alright, last event. And then I'm going to collect the pack. This pack. And then that's all for today, I guess. Let me go to favorites. Another one. This is interesting. Pyroraptor. I definitely do like Pyroraptor. But it might be the only one that thinks that from the movie Jurassic Dominion, it looks like Deinonychus. Like the Pyroraptor from the movie looks like Deinonychus rather than this Pyroraptor or whatever. Like it just makes no sense. It just makes no sense, bro. It just simply makes no sense. Alright, let's do this. Alright. We got it. First we got Pyroraptor, then we got Sinoceratops, and Alongamimus. Alongamimus is beautiful. I have a friend that's making a max paddock of it. That's making a max paddock on Alongamimus. I think it should be done by next week. Flashy, which is the person, might be done by next week. And we never know. Maybe down the line, when this channel does grow, I might just make my own Discord server, honestly, and have a few friends be there. Okay. Let's see. Out of not focus, I'm just switching out. 3. I think I went for 3. I don't know. Oh, I went for a block. Oopsie daisy. Let's get this video. Let's get this. 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 We got this. Alright. As I said, I keep zoning out. I don't know why I keep zoning out. Is my attention span just that horrible? There is no way, dude. My attention span cannot be this bad. Alright, it went for 5. Okay, I got it. It went for 5. Amigos, it went for 5. Let me just... Amigo, it went for 5. Ooh, yippee! Yippee! I'm going to switch to Sxanz again. Hopefully he goes for 4. I dare you, boy. Dang it. He's such a weakling. He's a scaredy cat, guys. Look at him. Oh, okay. That's actually tough. Ooh, that's tough. Look at the way his eyes look. That's tough. I love that. I love that. Alright, let's just assume that bro has... Okay, I win. It's going to go for most probably like 2 block, 2 reserve, and I kill it in 2, so... Let's just go for all out, guys. Let's pray. God, let's win! I told you. Oh, 1, okay. That's funny. Gorgosuchus is by far the best tournament hybrid amphibian design. Has the best tournament hybrid amphibian design. Ooh. Plesiosuchus. Ooh. Uh-oh. Bucks. Ah. It does this? Okay. I low-key do need DNA, but I do prefer Bucks though. Well, this is... I did a good amount of events, like 3 events, and I still have an pretty decent amount of depth. I might just trade this away for DNA. Honestly, DNA Bucks, it doesn't matter to me. Anyways, guys, this is the end of today's episode or video of Jurassic with the game. And future videos will be trips, not trips, I don't want to trip and mess up. Future videos will be tips and tricks and advice on Jurassic World the game. But nonetheless, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.